Life is a mystery. Let's talk about Deadpool and Wolverine. I had extremely high expectations for this movie because Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2, especially Deadpool 2, are some of my favorite superhero movies ever. And the fact that you're getting Wolverine, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine back, I expected big things. And Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Sean Levi absolutely deliver in this incredible MCU film. I'm just gonna be straight up with you guys. The plot is messy. The plot is messy. There's a couple plot holes. Is it too many multiversal movies? Yeah, it's a little bit overplayed now. But the dialogue, the performances, and the delivery of the plot. Because you can have a very simple, even messy plot. But if the delivery is expertly made, forget about it. You know, movies are supposed to give us a fun time. Some movies are not supposed to be best screenplay winners. We have Logan for that. We have Joker for that. But Deadpool and Wolverine is supposed to be fun, but contained at the same time. Can't get it too crazy, or you get Thor and Love and Thunder. The delivery of the whole story was perfect. Everything that the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, all those issues that movie had, this movie did not. The cameos actually service the story. And I don't even want to call them cameos. I think Sean Levi even called them unannounced supporting cast. I think that's a perfect way to describe the cameos in the show, as an unannounced supporting cast, because it actually advanced the story, and they do it in big ways. I was smiling throughout the whole time when I saw these cameos. And I'm still shocked how they kept some of these cameos hidden, especially 3 of them. That lets me know we're in for big surprises for Secret Wars and Avengers Doomsday. And again, going back to Deadpool and Wolverine, there is a great balance between these two. It never feels like it's just a Deadpool movie, and it never feels like it's a Wolverine movie. The jokes, all funny. The jokes towards Disney, incredible. It was honestly a very funny movie. My whole theater was laughing. My whole theater was gasping and getting excited. There's just so many great moments. And especially if you watch Marvel in the early 2000s. I've always been a fan of X-Men in the 20th Century Fox movies. I always enjoyed them. I understand they were not as good as peak MCU, but they were still really fun movies. And I'm so glad that this movie pays homage to all of those while moving us into the next era of the MCU, especially since the MCU, like Deadpool said, is at a very low point. All the fight sequences that they have are incredible. The choreography in this movie is actually some of the best the MCU has had. I would say the best since all the Captain America movies like Winter Soldier and Civil War. Deadpool and Wolverine is a movie that I recommend to anyone who just loves superhero movies, especially if you love 20th Century Fox, Marvel, and just the MCU as a whole, because it's just kind of like a love letter to it, but also a very important story to the MCU's lore, because we finally get something that moves the multiversal plot forward. Loki was the sole movie that was doing that. And obviously there's factors like the whole Jonathan Majors situation. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, the duo that these two guys make, makes me very excited for the future of Marvel. I know Deadpool for sure will stick around in the MCU for quite a long time, but for Hugh Jackman, I hope we get one last movie out of him. Like something to close it out, hopefully in Secret Wars. And who knows, maybe he is the permanent Wolverine. Maybe that's what happens. Overall, Deadpool and Wolverine is a really fun movie. This is the same type of excitement that people got from No Way Home, if not even more, depending on who you are. Maybe you were always a 20th Century Fox fan rather than a Sony or MCU Marvel. Deadpool and Wolverine was a spectacular movie, definitely one of the best from the MCU. The unannounced supporting cast, the fight sequences, the dialogue, even the messy story, the delivery of everything was masterful. And you can tell that everyone put their all into this. You can feel the passion of the crew, the cast, everyone involved. Everyone really wanted this to work, and it does work. And I'm happy it does, because the MCU needed something for more hope, because there's been inconsistency, and I think this begins a consistency streak that hopefully keeps going forward, because I love the MCU.